Welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is CDogs121, regular subscriber and submitter of games to the channel. He is driving the Chinese tier 6 light tank, the little 5916. Nice little light tank, this thing. But quite difficult to get a seriously good result in, although he clearly knows his thing, because he has, if you notice, got 2 marks of excellence on his barrel. Now of course, not to belittle that in any way, Sea Dogs, but the reality is that your marks of excellence are largely down to how well you play it compared to other people. And if people don't like it or don't play it very well, and you do, then you can get a mark much easier, shall we say, than not. I know myself, the only 3 mark I've got is on a Wolverine, because it's a tank that people don't tend to play very much, and I loved it and still do. But Sea Dogs really knows what he's doing with this thing, and clearly has got great experience in playing it, and it's working well for him. He's on mines here. It's a tier tier 6 game, all tier 6. You don't see those. You never used to see that kind of matchup, but now you do. And look at him, he's got out on the wing, took down that early target, wrecking the others as he moved forward. The gun on this, as I recall, I don't really remember playing it very much, but the gun is not terribly accurate, but he seems to be making it work for him really nicely. Now he's trying to work his way around the back side. That's what you need to do in a light tank, right? Everyone sort of expects, why can't I pen heavy tanks with my light tank? Well, kind of, that's not their role. They're scouters, flankers, get in the wayers. And that's what he's doing. He's working, look at him, working over that poodle, well, if he can actually hit it, of course, from distance. And that's what you need to do. He's not even been spotted, I don't think. And he's just having a field day. Look at it. Bang, bang, bang. This gun reloads and fires so darn quickly. 3-second reload. It's only a small gun, but you don't need to have a big one when you're firing in the flank. Tracks that 40 TP. God awful tank that is. Jeez, just playing that up and unlocked it myself. Don't like it at all. Too slow, too stupid. Maybe that's just me, because that's how most people would describe me. Anyway, enough of my woes and sorrows. He's just taken the blunted that attack. And him and the guys who pushed round the poodle, T-34 85, who came round the flank here, have just blunted the enemy attack up into the mines area. And the team is just steamrolling, 8-2. And he hasn't done anything particularly clever. He's just flanked. He's just done what light tanks are supposed to do. Get into the flank, cause mischief. Run out of standard rounds. That's one thing he has done, I can tell you that. Run out of standard rounds. He's now onto his premium supply. And you know, when you're in a light tank like this, you do need to carry a reasonable amount of premium, because you're going to go up against tier 8s all the time. And this gun, what is it? Oh, hang on. 76mm gun is not really going to cut it against higher tier tanks, so you need a bit of premium to be able to deal with it. But against things like an Achilles, not so difficult. Nice shots. It's just clean up time on aisle number 3, isn't it? They're just working their way through, clearing out as much as they can. Some more targets out there. Oh, that 40 TP is in serious doo-doo. Achilles is down, just the RT to go and pick up. And it's all been so easy, because he's done what they're supposed to do. Used his scouting ability early on, spotted a few tanks, and then used it. There's the speed and mobility to get around the flanks. Now he doesn't want to spoil it by getting shotgunned by this baby one shot. Can he get around the behind? Oh, he's not paying attention. Well, he was, but he was focusing on the other direction. And gets his free kill, which is nice. Good job, well played. So, of course, that was a really good victory for him. And he's described it here as a lucky scouting on mines. And I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think he played that exactly how you're supposed to play a light tank. Get in a position where you can spot early. Focus your way on any loose enemy targets that are available to finish them off, and then work your way around the flanks and the rear. And that's what he did, and he put down withering fire on all those tanks that are trying to fight their way up onto the mine, and did a lot of damage. Finished up with a first class. He got bruiser, he got fire for effect, Top of his team for base XP, 1,848 damage. In fact, top of all the teams on damage in a tier 6 light tank. 3 kills, 1004 base XP. It was a really good return. 31 shots, hit with 21 pen to 17, 8 for that 1800 damage. Only 232 assistance, so although he spotted things, he didn't actually. Got spotted 4 tanks, but not much was hit. But hey, he did his job all the same. 37,500 credits, even with the premium flying, because he ran out of standard rounds. 21,500 profit. Would have been just over 9,000 without a premium account. And with some personal reserves running, 4,518 XP for his crew. Would have been just over 3,000 if he hadn't been running premium. So there you go. That's Sea Dogs Shock Horror, playing a light tank the way it should be played. Guys, stop moaning about the fact you can't pen heavy tanks with your light tanks from the front. Stop hitting the 2 key at the drop of a hat. Use the tanks for what they're supposed to be. These are light tanks. Use them in that way. Get around the flank. And then you just rip them apart. Now, he did spoil that story with the fact he did fire premium, but that was only because he ran out of all his AP rounds. And that's a different story altogether. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And in the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom, signing out.